This is the Revvies After Show, where me and Marco sit casual and eat, and we talk about our likes and dislikes in regards to the Revvies.
The results from the Revvie.
Yes.
Yeah, how we felt about the winners, the losers.
Who we thought should have won, because we didn't vote.
No, we did not. And I mean, there's a lot of entertainment here.
Mm-hmm.
I have not seen all of them.
I've seen most.
So when there's things to consider as far as what I did see in certain categories and what I felt, what you hear about other people's reviews and whatnot. So, was there anything that jumped out to your mind? Okay, how about we talk about the big one first?
Mm-hmm.
Best streaming service.
Best streaming service. Had I had a vote, honestly, I probably would have voted for Disney Plus, but I have no issues with Netflix winning it because Netflix was the first one, and Netflix has so much materials. Netflix has so much. Their website is great. They show a top 10 every day. Like they're a really good website. They know what they're doing. Their search features is a lot easier than other companies' search features. They have trailers where some companies don't have. Some of the other competition doesn't have trailers. So yeah, I don't have an issue with Netflix. It's just I prefer a lot of the stuff that Disney Plus offers.
Like the content.
The content of Disney Plus, yes.
So the nominees in that category were Netflix, Disney Plus, Amazon Prime, Crave/HBO Max, and Peacock. The only one of these I have no exposure to is Peacock.
Myself either. But it was a very big... In regards to the streaming game, it's an up-and-comer.
Is that like the NBC?
That's the NBC one. So it's got the new... Its big claims are... Although these are 2021 shows, I believe. I don't know if they're 2020. Was the Saved by the Bell reboot.
Oh, okay.
And I believe the Punky Brewster reboot, I think, is on it. Yeah, I didn't. That's a 2021. I know for sure. Saved by the Bell might have been 2020 at some point in time. I don't know. I didn't watch the reboot.
Content-wise, I probably would have given it to Disney Plus, especially now with the Stars network. I realized that was a 2021 edition. But as far as Netflix goes, the one thing I do love about Netflix, there's no additional pricing. When you flip around on Netflix, if it's there, it's there.
You pay
all these other ones, with the exception of Peacock, again, I don't know Peacock.
Yeah.
But Disney Plus, Amazon Prime, Crave, HBO Max, a lot of times you will click on something and then you're told, you have to pay this is available for rent, or you have to get this additional channel. Disney Plus is a bit better. At least
Amazon Prime is
what
horrible
I can tell
for that.
With Disney Plus, at least something will actually say with Premier Access right at the top.
Yep.
So before you click on it, you know. These other guys fall into that category, or at least Amazon and Crave, where you click on something and then, no. You got
that's right. You got to pay more money. You got to pay more money.
So
it is frustrating.
But other than that, and like you said, Netflix is like the originator.
Yeah,
the general.
They started
the
the whole
old
thing.
man.
Yeah, they started it all. They got that ball rolling. So what other categories do you want to discuss? What other awards?
Okay, so best drama film.
Yes.
Because maybe out of all the categories, this is the one that I saw probably the most of, even though I didn't see them all. Best drama film ended up being One Night in Miami.
One Night in Miami.
So let's talk about One Night in Miami.
Yeah, that was a great film.
That was a great film.
Yeah.
I assume that we're going to tell people there's spoilers. Are there going to be spoilers? Maybe.
Well, I mean,
you take your chances.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll try, but
we're gonna try. Yeah, you may get stuff spoiled for you.
One Night in Miami. Okay, this isn't spoiler really. It is a fictional account.
It is a fictional account.
This One Night in Miami never actually happened.
No, but there was One Night in Miami allegedly when all four people were in the city, but this was a night where all four of them were out, not in fictionally.
So it takes place in the mid-60s.
It's
set the night of when Muhammad Ali, at the time Cassius Clay, wins the heavyweight boxing championship from Sonny Liston.
The champ.
And it is the story of Cassius Clay,
Yes.
Malcolm X.
Yeah.
Jim Brown, a NFL star NFL player, became
one of the greatest running backs of all time. At that time, the greatest running back.
And Sam Cooke, legendary singer, songwriter, producer, right there. And it is the story of the four of them as friends.
Yes.
Discussing the experience of being black in the 60s in America.
Yes.
And what it means for them as four successful people, respectively, in what they do,
but
going forward, and what that means for them.
But still being black, living in the United States, and it parallels in 2020. It hasn't really changed
the Black
that
Lives
much.
Matter movement.
With Black Lives Matter and that, it's still the bar hasn't moved as far as it should have.
There are points in the movie where they mention. I'm thinking particularly of one character who starts talking about, hey, the things are judged this way now, and it's split up between white and black, and I look forward to one day when it's all just judged as one.
Yeah.
And it's amazing because you're like, yeah, that is the way that is judged now. Is there is no longer a distinction between color or race for this particular part of life.
Yeah.
But then you see how so much of it is just and there's a lot that has not changed.
That has not changed at all, and it's
and I think we were discussing, and with our friends that are here tonight, there is one particular moment very early on in the movie that's literally you're watching it and you're thinking things are kind of going one direction, and then it's like a slap in the face.
Yeah. It was a jaw-dropping moment.
Jaw-dropping moment.
Yes.
And then you're just like, it really
set the tone.
It set the tone, and you knew what kind of movie it was, and you knew that just because these guys were at the top of their game, that they were still not. Yeah. They were still second-class citizens in the mind of white America.
Exactly. It sets the tone for what kind of world they're living in. Powerful movie.
Oh, yes.
Trial of Chicago 7. Yeah. Another one I recently
movie.
saw
Great
as well.
acting. It had such great actors, and you're like, wait a minute, is that so-and-so? And everybody just played such... you know them for other roles, and then you see them and you're like, wow, that's Borat. Yeah. That's Bruno, and he's up... And you're like,
there's still a comedic element to what he does, but he's not a clown.
There's that wizard. There's the wizard from the Harry Potter worlds there, and he's in it. And he's not the Harry Potter, but the new ones.
The
Fantastic Beasts.
Yes.
What's the character's name, Tanya? What's the character's name?
Albus Dumbledore.
No, he plays
the guy Eddie Redmayne's character. Eddie Redmayne's the actor.
The
Fantastic Beasts.
Eddie Redmayne in Fantastic Beasts. Everybody out there, start typing in the comments.
Yeah,
the main character who has the briefcase with all the animals in it.
Newt
Scamander.
Yes, Newt Scamander. You see him, and you see him in so many things, but then you see him, and you're like, wow, he's so underplayed that you're like, is that him? Because he's so underplayed. As like he's
you know him as Newt Scamander, and he's very kind of like meek and kind of squirrely,
socially awkward.
And then you see him in another role where he's kind of like boss man. It was weird. It was weird. Okay. You know what was weird? What my geeky mind kept going back to. Well, I don't know why. I don't know that his character related to this at all. I'm looking at him. I'm like, you know who Redmayne could play? He could play Cyclops in an X-Men movie. For some reason, I've just been
because he was the boss. Because
it was just something about his look, and I was like, that guy should be Scott Summers in an X-Men movie.
Half his face would be covered.
His face would be covered by the things. Okay, so and what other was there anything else that
Shanda had a point? What was your point, Shanda? What did you want to bring up?
In relation to this category?
No, Shanda had it.
She's just got stuff she needs to talk about.
She's got a beef that she had with one of the awards.
It was the best actor in a drama film, I believe it was.
Best actor in a drama film.
Shanda did not believe that Chadwick Boseman deserved that award.
Oh, controversial.
Mm-hmm. And what did you think, Shanda? Who should have won it?
I thought it should have been Riz Ahmed. from Sound of Metal.
I agree that in any other year, Riz Ahmed would probably win this award. Although I don't even know if he got a vote. He might have got one vote, but
so what you think this was a case of this is our honoring Chadwick Boseman?
I think
last time to vote for him.
Much like with the Dark Knight and
Heath
Ledger. That tends to happen.
I just thought the type of role that it was.
Yeah.
The role played by Riz, I found, was more challenging, I think, of a role to play, and I thought he did it expertly.
Yeah, he was amazing. Yeah.
He was good. I mean, Chadwick Boseman was fantastic in the movie. He was fantastic, but I was just looking at the type of role and how you had to be in that role itself and what you had to actually take on to do that role.
And the gentleman who I forget, do you have that? Oh, you know the card out right now. The
It
gentleman
was
that
best
played
actor in a supporting role?
Ben. No, it's in a leading role.
Ben Aldier?
Ben Aldier something. The gentleman that played Malcolm X was amazing.
Oh, yeah.
Like I thought while I was watching Malcolm X.
Well, it was his stature, how he presented
and his
himself,
demeanor, the way he talked
poised.
and everything. Like I thought it was Malcolm.
pattern.
Yeah, he was amazing, and
he I just like that he sort of really fully fleshed out that character. He wasn't his Malcolm X was not a one note. We didn't land on Plymouth Rock. Plymouth Rock landed on us. Respected Denzel, but it was sort of Malcolm was one way kind of thing.
Yeah, he was just militant.
Yeah. Whereas in this one, in One Night
Miami, he was great, and I thought he was he was fantastic. Who else was nominated in that?
Gary Oldman was nominated for Mank.
God, he was good.
Which I did not see, but I'm a huge fan of Citizen Kane, so I'm very interested in seeing.
He was so good.
Yeah, I mean, it's Gary Oldman.
Yeah.
It's Gary Oldman. That's
the thing, though. He, at a certain time, you start to get compared to yourself. Like, you not compared, but you put yourself against your, other past.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, this person's amazing. Like, Meryl Streep is always nominated for awards all the time. So it's like, kind of, she's going to be, put against her. Is this as good as she was in this role? And then the truly exceptional roles are where she's going to win.
Yeah. Same thing with Daniel Day-Lewis.
Yeah.
Remember a period of time
where he was always nominated. He's always nominated, and he was usually winning.
Yeah.
Tom Hanks.
Yeah.
When he didn't win for Castaway, which was.
I mean, at a certain point, it's almost like, okay, is this a lifetime achievement award that we're giving in the form of a best actor or actress?
And I do think there is going to be. I do think there was some of that towards Chadwick Boseman because that's the last one. But I also do think he did a great job. It was one of those things where everybody is so good that might have tipped it over for people. That might have. Yeah.
All right.
So any other controversial
controversy?
The biggest, actually, the one that was extremely close.
Oh, okay.
Was Best Drama Series Actor.
Best Drama Series Actor. Okay, hold on
here. It was tied, and then the tie got broken, but between Anthony Starr
for The Boys, William Zabka
was just one vote below Anthony Starr, and then one vote above Anthony Starr, one more vote than Anthony Starr was Sir Patrick Stewart. Yes,
who won? Patrick Stewart.
Stewart won that category. Anthony Starr, Anthony Starr got a lot of love, but I think that the Patrick Stewart one also might have been
just a lot of love.
For Patrick Stewart,
a lot of
love for the character. Yeah, a lot of love for. Not that he wasn't great; he's great in that role.
Yeah,
but
they really fleshed him out a lot more than they did in Next Gen.
They did. They got because it's his show.
Yeah, it's his show.
It's just his show.
They gave him a lot of depth.
They did,
I was really nice to enjoy that because, I mean, the nature of Next Gen, it was was that it's a what's it called? A one-off. You could watch one out.
Yeah,
Like,
whereas this
there
was
were
serialized.
a few episodes that continued, but a lot of them were. Most of them you could just watch it whenever you want.
Yeah, this was
whereas
serialized.
Whereas this, because it was serialized, it allowed them to go so
Yeah.
much more into depth.
Okay, so we're going to stop this one now and do another one. But we're gonna break it off into so we're gonna end this one for now. And word from our sponsor.
Directed and produced by Shanda.
Directed and produced by Shanda.